Freddy Fender, also known as Baltimore Huerta, was born in 1937 and raised in a poor Hispanic neighborhood in San Benito, Texas. Growing up in this area, it is not surprising that Freddy took an interest in Tejano music. He started off playing Tejano music, conjunto, and Tex-Mex, a mixture of polka and traditional Mexican music. He picked this up by watching and listening to the music played at events like weddings in his neighborhood. In 1947, at the age of 10, Freddy made his first appearance on the radio singing Pomalo Quiera on KGBT in Harlingen, Texas. Another performance of that same song won him a tub of food worth about $10. It was the first prize in an amateur talent contest in the Grand Theater in Harlingen. In 1990, Freddy Fender became a part of a Tex-Mex band called the Texas Tornadoes with his fellow bandmates Flaco Jimenez, Augie Myers, and Doug Sam. They played at music festivals, at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and even at the inauguration of Bill Clinton. Unfortunately, in 2006, at the age of 69, he died of lung cancer here in Corpus Christi. Currently, the Texas Tornadoes are still touring the country. Augie and Flaco reunited with Doug Sam's son, Sean Sam. In their new recordings, they included 5 previously unreleased vocal performances from the legendary Freddy Fender.
In the 1950s, Freddy Fender began transitioning from English music to Spanish music. In 1958, he legally changed his name from Baltimore Huerta to Freddy Fender. He took Fender from the guitar and amplifier and Freddy because it sounded alternative and thought it would sell better with the gringos. In 1959, Fender recorded the blues ballad Wasted Days and Wasted Nights. It was an early success, but legal troubles quickly put any type of success to stop. And by the end of the 60s, Fender was back in Texas working as a mechanic and attending Del Mar College, and while playing music only on the weekends. In 1974, he signed with ABC Records and recorded Before the Next Teardrop Falls. The single was selected for national distribution and became a #1 hit on the Billboard Country and Pop charts, with over 1 million copies sold. His next 3 singles, Secret Love, You'll Lose a Good Thing, and a remake of Wasted Days and Wasted Nights, all reached #1 on the Billboard Country charts. Between 1975 and 1983, Fender charted 21 country hits, including Since I Met You Baby, Vaya con Dios, Livin' It Down, and The Rains Came. He was most notable for his genre-crossing appeal, but several of Fender's hits featured verses of choruses in Spanish. Bilingual songs seldom hit the pop charts, and when they did, it was because of novelty. Bilingual songs reaching the country charts were even more unusual. Fender was heavily influenced by the swamp pop sound from southern Louisiana and southeast Texas, and although he was a Chicano from Texas, marketed as a country artist, much of his formative career was spent in South Louisiana. Spiritually, Fender's music was from the Louisiana swamps.
Around 1990, Fender was asked to join the group known today as the Texas Tornadoes. Each member of the group had a pretty hefty music resume prior to coming together. The group consisted of founder Doug Sam. Sam had used the name Texas Tornado as early as the 1970s with features from both Fender as well as Augie Myers. Augie Myers was in a pop rock band named the Sir Douglas Quintet alongside Doug Sam, which was a popular group in the 1960s. Myers is also in the Texas Music Hall of Fame. Flaco Jimenez played the accordion and was known as the father of conjunto music. He also played with the Rolling Stones. And to finish off the group, there was Freddy Fender. The Texas Tornadoes' first album was named after the group and won a Grammy in 1991 for Best Mexican-American Performance. The group mixed Mexican and American music together in order to appeal to a wider variety of fans. This type of group hadn't been done before and consisted of some of the fathers of the Tex-Mex genre. This paved the way for other artists such as Selena, Ricky Martin, and Enrique Iglesias, as well as countless others, to make music that samples multiple genres outside of what they were used to. Some of their songs include Hey Baby, ¿Qué pasó? Adios Mexico, and Is Anybody Going to San Antonio? The group would sing in what some call Spanglish, singing the majority of the words in English and throwing in some Spanish words every now and then. This style is reflected today in some modern country artists like the Zac Brown Band's song Toes, which says the words Vio con Dios, which was also the title of one of Freddie Fender's songs, which to me shows a direct link of inspiration from past